I sharded.
Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
I need work.
Good night, folks.
You are listening to your favorite podcast, Shoutouts, Uncut, with your host, Bobby Skullface.
That's a solid unit, Mac.
Oscar F. J.
I call it Rock Fred.
Greg for Mercy.
Only troll for good.
The engineer, T2RX6.
The fit finish.
Meth, Deluxe Bolt.
Hell Hasbro.
This podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, feel free to turn it off now. And
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Shattercast Uncut, episode 62. Epicode 62. It's your favorite podcast. I'm your host, Oscar Alonso, and joining me tonight are, of course, as always, our members of the Furious Five. So starting from left to right on my Skype screen, I got everyone's favorite Louis C.K. wannabe, the guy who grew his hair out so long, he shaved it off just to say, fuck it, it's hot outside. Bobby Skullface.
What's up, everyone? Apparently there was a little bit of issue. It must have been my fault, but there's a little bit of misunderstanding with the intro. I thought I put up, sent us an audio file, so we got like a slew of emails from people like emailing us, and I just had to reply to all the emails saying, thank you, but what I'm actually looking for is an audio file. So, shout out to Robert.
And coming up close right behind me, just sighed out of happiness or boredom, I'm not sure which one. Everyone's favorite internet troll, Mr. Greg for Mercy.
I just want to say rest in peace to my boy Donatello. You had a good run, about 30 years, and finally bit the bullet this month on the pages of IDW, so spoilers. Yeah. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about.
I'm sure
you have no idea what I'm talking about.
I'm sure the upcoming episode of Shattered Cast Heroes in a Shell podcast coming soon. We'll be discussing that issue more in depth, and he got it from a keyboard. And speaking of getting it from a keyboard, everyone's favorite champion of Hasbro, as well as your best bet when it comes to dealing with Geek Squad, the one and only Mr. Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
Who wants to touch my penis?
From the sounds I'm hearing, it sounds like you're already started.
Yeah,
and
I play and display, so y'all just remember that. Good night, folks.
Everybody.
And as always, this guy's been eerily quiet during our pre-show pep talk because he was busy building Skylinks. The one and only Mr. Justin.
Skylink's awesome.
I thought it was Skynet.
No, it's different now. You've upgraded.
Pretty cool.
You've upgraded, bro.
Hey, Greg, I do not know the exact specifics of what you're talking about, but Donatello has died before. Just
nice.
FYI.
Oh, sick bird, man! Oh!
You want some water for that burn?
You know what the problem is, though? There was like 30 seconds to a minute between Greg and me, so somebody already put that shit in the YouTube comments, you know?
Sounds like a job for a MySpace blog post.
So who told you that, Justin? Miles Dyson?
Yep.
Show them.
When you guys were building Skynet?
Show them fuckers. I know what I'm about.
Sick bastard. Anyway, so now that everyone's been introduced, anybody got anything?
I got Blackjack, and he's surprisingly good.
Yeah.
For a Legends class figure, that's Hasbro's Legends and Hasbro's Voyagers. That's where they shine.
I believe next week I will have a Blackjack. Not for the next show, but yeah. Very nice. I owe you some money, too.
And he's a very lucky man for that.
It's crazy, fucking... I don't know. I was just thinking today, two things I've never seen is,
your penis.
A UFO and a fucking deluxe I need.
I've seen a deluxe you need.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all seen a
never
deluxe.
mind. I actually know a deluxe I need also.
Oh. Well, y'all not talking about me.
Yes, I am.
Talking about
Big pudding cake.
Bumblebee.
No, talk all you.
My future little spoon.
Now, hold on. Which Bumblebee?
He's like, which Bumblebee?
There are a couple out there.
There are. There's quite a few. I got Blackjack and Huffer. So, yeah.
Oh, big baller.
I know.
Check you out buying a fucking repaint off the TF Prime.
Hey, it sells extra hours at fucking Best Buy, man. You gotta work.
Paint off.
I'd say.
Greg, did you get that? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, in the chat this week, when fucking Deluxe for no reason, out of the blue, recently was like, I crop dust whenever I walk through the Best Buy. I fucking couldn't stop laughing at that shit. Like I like looked down at my phone and saw it, and I was like, holy shit, that's funny for some reason.
And I pick a new section too. I go to the television section. I go to the radios. I go to the fucking cell phones.
Are you serious?
Whichever. Yeah, I just mark my spots. That's all I do. I get bored. I just walk around like I got smart. I'm just gonna walk around.
His favorite section is the anime, so that way when all the otakus walk in there, they got the brand new Metal Gear. Oh God! I said, out of nowhere in the darkness, you just hear, "Hail Hasbro."
Hell yeah!
I think people in the anime section mostly just assume that stench comes from the anime section.
So that means, guys, there's a new Naruto. Hooray!
It always smells like a fucking video booth at a porn store.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where in Best Buy?
So sticky.
No, the anime section.
I'll go in the anime section.
Yeah,
That's not so much about it though.
Greg, did you get anything this week?
I got I don't know their names, so I'm not even gonna fuck with it. I got the other 4/5 of Prometheus in a big old box, half the size of my body, on Saturday.
My body.
My body.
Have the size of my body.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No,
it's not bad. I'm not big on chipmunk cheeks, but
Look at your little cheeks. What you doing? What are you defending? I'm defending nothing.
you're defending justice. Look at him with that justice.
You're defending justice, you little boy.
Or just a force field. Oh.
Is he a sturdy guy? Is he a? I've seen him do some good poses. Is he all right?
I've seen him fall 6 feet off of a shelf and end up fine.
Nice.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and double that one. Aww, sweetie. Go drink some bleach.
You got a replacement? You're the one that's been talking about it for...
I know. It did its impression of Christy Alley's career after Look Who's Talking. I made a very valid comparison.
Yeah.
So, Justin, did you get anything this week?
I actually did. I got... My two favorite things that I got are, once again, some rescue bots. Blur and Salvage. And then I got a Power Glide who's not all that bad, but has a ridiculous gun mode. And I got a Leader Armada Megatron who was a lot more fun than I was expecting.
Man, that is the one I want.
Yeah. He's
That
pretty,
is-
outside of the really stupid shoulders, like, he's actually a pretty good toy. So, transformation's pretty fun. He looks good, except for the shoulders.
You
Pretty
got you got some rescue bots?
I did.
You're gonna get that you're gonna get that YouTube money by hook or by crook, ain't you?
Hells yeah.
One way or the other.
He looked at his funds. He looked at his funds and was like, "Man, I'm getting kind of low. I need to find me some rescue bots."
Get these rescue bots up on this bitch.
I love some rescue bots.
Yeah.
I got Blackjack also today. I saw him at Toys R Us, and that is the only that is the only keep it check. All right, cool. All right, that was the only updated line of figures they have there since the RID Warrior class figures that were released. They have yet to put out any deluxes for Combiner Wars or Voyagers. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this guy here because his alt mode looks like a wannabe Batmobile, for justice. And I also completed my Prometheus set, who he's a cute little guy with his puffy cheeks and, with his look at my shoes. It's a bike on one foot and a car on the other, and they're the same size. But other than that, man, he was kind of a bitch to put together. So, because the right connection port does not want to go in all the way. So, every time I pose him, boom, there goes fucking Groove. I'm not calling them by their made-up names of fucking Superbike or, Hella Blades or fucking Red Cross with blue crosses. Makes sense.
I'll tell you, they're a pain in the ass to put together. So it might just be that you just gotta give her a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because they're a pain in the dick to get together, but that's what makes them sturdy as fuck. That's a sturdy ass combiner.
Favorite one out of them all so far is a toss up between Groove and First Aid. I don't know why, because First Aid has like the whole front of that vehicle hanging off his back, but I don't know. It's just those two are my favorite guys.
First Aid is my favorite of the set.
I think they all look like solid robots. I don't even mind the arms on Hotspot. Oh fuck! I just broke the goddamn light. No, I'm just kidding. I thought I did for a second.
Shit.
I haven't turned Hotspot into a fire truck yet.
It is fun.
Yeah, that's.
I just haven't done it yet.
He's got really muscular arms because he sleeps all the time.
Maybe I'll do it on the show tonight.
Right.
Dirty Ratchets.
Dirty Ratchet.
He does have some good ratchets.
There's a T-shirt for you. Love a good ratchet.
Ratchet hose.
Speaking of T-shirts, hoodies, and bumper stickers, go ahead and hit us up whenever you want if you're interested in any of them. And
we sold one this week. Sold a T-shirt this week. So
get on that shit, man.
That should be.
Some bumper stickers, man.
Yeah, we sold a bumper sticker too. So we're doing all right, and yeah, they're fucking awesome T-shirts. They're well made. It's good quality shirts. Like when we went to do this, one thing Greg and I talked about early on was like we wanted the T-shirts to be like to have pride, to like so that you could throw it in the wash and not worry about it. And they're quality made units, so and relatively affordable. Yeah, we are running out of some sizes, so hit us up.
Yeah, they're not all Navy shit, man. Good shit.
Funny enough, not the sizes that you would think we were running out of.
Yeah.
Still got my size? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I had a segue too. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of ratchets, you're not going to be able to pick any up at Auto Assembly this year.
Smooth. Smooth. Because this is as dead as Leonard Nimoy. Unfortunately.
So what's the story?
Yeah, take that.
So Auto Assembly, this is the last one.
This is the one for the UK, I believe, right?
Right.
They are getting fucked out there. It's not even funny. I feel bad for them.
So they got one in Germany.
What is the fucking story there?
No one cares about that one.
There it comes.
I don't know, man. All I know is that all the British TF fans I talk to on occasion on YouTube that's like their thing. That was like their BotCon, and it's just not I guess it's just not panning out, man. It's not making that money.
Did anybody read the article?
Making those meat pies.
No.
Fuck no, I didn't read that article. I don't speak limey. What the fuck are you talking about? I only care about America.
Burger, Dan Glazing, and many more. A veritable who's who of Transformers talent, to say nothing of many artists and creators who have attended over the years. The reasons for drawing Altered Assembly to a close are nothing sinister. So that's how they talk there.
Why that Pikey better win the fight. Come on, man. Lock, stock, or no snack.
So I guess this is going to be their final one. It's going to be their biggest one yet, so they're going to go out with a bang and not with a whimper.
I just wonder why. Like, it seemed like they were successful.
Yeah, I think it was still relatively small, like nowhere close to like TFcon levels.
Really?
I don't think so. Yeah. Well, you got to figure like they're
like SharkCon and shit.
Right. Like I think because of it being a European thing, like it's a lot less convenient than like just TFcon, which is generally going to cater to Canadians, and you're not crossing a whole bunch of countries to get there, so it's actually more limited than you think it is as the only European convention.
Yeah, they probably end up like paying more just in travel fees alone.
Yeah, they got some other European. I saw a thing where Germany has one or something. It's like RobotCon or something, or GoCon or something.
You know what it's called? You know what it's called? It's called None of Your Business. You fat delectable piece of Transformer fan, you. Don't worry.
It didn't happen, Con.
It did not happen. You were full of chocolate.
Oh man!
It was all lies,
folks. That's a good enough, folks, right there.
Hey, just real quick, while we're on the subject, do you guys like Fanta?
Fanta.
Yeah, it's from Germany.
Do you know how Fanta came to be?
Oh God, are we going to quit the show right now? If you could say something.
Nope.
This is the Jules.
So back in Nazi Germany, trade embargoes prevented them from getting sodas like Coke and Pepsi, which were popular at the time. And as not to alarm their people, and make them think they were, I don't know, doing anything wrong, they came up with their own soda, Fanta. So everyone could enjoy a nice, refreshing beverage as they gasped. It's of juice. And,
our best-selling flavor was bone marrow and sad baby.
I had a feeling from that song that there was something malicious behind that brand.
Do you know what we call it? Victory. You're jealous. I can smell French on you. You deal to us. You will again.
Well, the original name was Volks Fanta. And
Welcome Fanta und den Scheiße.
Anyways, the last one will be in August, 21st to 23rd. So any
Look
UK
at Deluxe being professional.
Yeah. Deluxe. Matt wants a raise.
Holy shit! We got to give one to Justin too. His mic quality just jumped.
If we have any UK listeners,
we do, Mr. Cable. Mr. Cable, if you're listening, are you going, buddy?
Yeah.
If you take photos of you wearing one of our T-shirts, we will thank you. But you have to buy a T-shirt. That's the only
buy a T-shirt first.
Yeah.
But the fact that your name's Cable, we will speak.
Do you think that they'll have you think someone else will come along behind them and try to do another one?
I guess to fill that void. I thought I always had the impression that this was a pretty big show. Like at least on.
I did too. I thought it would be like maybe TFcon size.
Yeah.
But I guess
because even TFcon is like a pretty humble convention. Like it's a big Transformers convention, but it's not like a huge convention.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know, but we're gonna be talking about TFcon here in a second, I think.
Yeah, because we got I don't know. Do you guys smell that? Do you hear that? You feel it coming around again? Because
is that balls?
It's partially.
For you, it could be balls coming around again. You staying with Greg.
Balls and sliders.
The weekend of October 16th and 18th. The weekend of October 16th and 18th.
And that's
prepare yourself because TFcon is coming back to America for their second show in Charlotte, North Carolina. And guess who's going to be there? I'm going to be there.
All of us.
It's actually Concord, North Carolina, by the way.
Concord, North Carolina.
Shattercast Uncut will be in the building.
Yes. All 5 members. It's going to be awesome.
And including all our, all the major supporters that seem to always have something to chime in. So it's going to be real exciting.
Third Course will be there too. He's in Nashville. He should be able to make it there.
Yeah, if he's going. Robert's going. Shout out to Robert. He's like texting me right now as we speak.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Look, seriously, no. Look, let's stop the show because we don't have much to talk about today. So let's to my listeners, do we have a moment? Can we just relax for a minute? So
Tyler,
so I'm
stop posting the memes and listen for it.
Can we put in some nice classical take a minute with Robert music?
Yeah. So
let me look that up on YouTube.
You have to have a special kind of relationship with a man. When you feel comfortable,
yeah, you do.
When you feel comfortable sending pictures to a man of another man bent over with his pants split and half his balls hanging out, which is the type of shit that Robert is sending me right now.
Nice.
So if the show comes off a little distracted, it's because I can't stop looking at this grotesque image. And it makes me think about a very sad moment in my life. It was the winter of '84. Remember, there was no leaves on the trees. All had passed, and
I can't hear Bobby. All I hear is the music.
We lost Bobby's story.
I know. That's all I heard was that music.
I remember the winter of '84 as I stood there, saw my dad step out into the snow. It was a cold, bitter December morning. He sat there, and my father looked at me and said, "Check this out, son." Proceeded to break wind in the middle of the cold wear, and steam protruded from his rear. From that day forward, believed my father lost his soul.
What's a little boy's trousers?
It was a small boy's Sunday's trousers. So it was the winter of '84. My father took me outside. It was a cold winter. no leaves from the trees. Fall had just passed, and he said to me, "Bob Skullface, you're going to be an athlete one day. You're going to be a complete failure to me." 25 years later, I feel like a complete fucking failure. My dad passed, hating me and everything that I stood. No, I was just getting out of hand now. All right, let's get back to the.
Didn't your dad just give you fucking Quantron, you ungrateful son of a bitch?
Man.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Your dad gave you Quantron?
Yeah.
He did give you an ass whooping.
Wow, you know what happened when I suggested my dad get me a third-party transformer? You know what happened? He hung up.
No, he was in See, I kind of luckily my dad doesn't listen to
Come on,
this
visiting hours were over. He had to get back to his cell.
shit. Luckily my dad doesn't.
Fuck you. Shit.
Oh.
Luckily my dad
What
doesn't listen to
an
this shit.
offensive bastard.
But like I know my dad pretty well. Like my mom wasn't there. So like I know him pretty well. My dad is like a nuts and bolts kind of guy. So I asked him if he would go by this store, Action Robo, I think is the name of it, or some such shit. It's like a big deal over there, and take a look at this store for me. And he said, yeah, give me a couple items, stuff you're looking for. And I said, sure. So anyway, my dad had to kind of go off the beaten path to get there. Now I know my dad. My dad would never fucking go on an adventure and come back empty-handed. So all I put on that bitch was fucking huge ticket items. Like, there was plenty of shit that I wanted, you know, but like I was like, okay, so I'm looking for Quantron, this little thing called Utopia, or you know, or all of the Raptors, you know, I just knew that like when he saw the price, he'd be like, God damn it. But I knew he wouldn't be able to leave empty-handed because it's just like he would have seen the whole adventure as being a waste if he did. So,
Bobby, I just picture that whole thing as a scene out of Gran Turismo. Or Gran Torino, rather, excuse me.
Yeah, somewhat. Somewhat. My dad is. I mean, my fucking dad lived during World War II. God damn it, you know, he's cut from a different cloth.
There you go.
Hey, I tell you,
here's from those people.
Here's no. Here's a let's leave that shit alone. Jesus. So here's the
Sorry, I forgot.
Here's a good story. My dad had kidney cancer, and he called me on a Tuesday, and he said, Bob, I am going into the hospital on Friday to have a small procedure done. And I was like, okay, what's going on? It's like, well, they have found an enormous mass on my kidney, and they are going to remove it. And like, I was like, do you have kidney cancer? Like, is that what you're trying to tell me right now? Like, can I give you a kidney? Like, what can I help you? And he said to me, and I will never fucking forget it, you only need one to survive, boy. I'll call you Friday.
Damn. That's hardcore, man.
And that's why you're Batman.
Yeah, that motherfucker is just hardcore.
Did he say Thug Life?
Well, you know, like, of course, like, I went to the hospital. I, like, stayed by his side the entire time. But, like, in his head, that's a silly notion. Like, in his head, like, he was like, you know, I have created you. You are now a responsible adult, and you are on your own. So, therefore, my job is complete. And you shouldn't take time off of work for this. You have a job to do, you'll do it.
That's where our fathers differ, because mine, if I would have made an offer like that, he'd be like, if I'm not putting you out there, just come on down. I gotta run some blood tests, and we'll get this going. Because I want to be around to see you have kids one day.
And now let's go ahead and take it out. I probably already got one coming, but you never know. We might need this one later.
Keep it on
so just go ahead and put it in a cooler full of ice.
Reserve status.
Ivan and Rusty will...
Do not worry. We are certified doctors from the state of whatever we are. You will take good care of Oregon.
So this TFcon...
no, hospital.
Yeah, sorry, Deluxe. We keep taking
No, I was kidding.
podcast.
I don't care, man. That's a good shit about your father, man. That's nice.
So anyway, TFcon, we will be there.
Being in a room higher than 10 feet.
You broke up bad.
Yeah, you broke up bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, right.
Is TFcon going to be in a room taller than 9 feet this year? Or
No.
Oh, yeah. Dude, we got to let Jason Lowry know. That way he could Hulk leap us over there.
Oh, yeah, Jason's going. There's a lot of people going, man. We know. Yeah.
Yeah, our family, our little Shard family is coming out.
Oh, that's gonna be fucking epic, man.
We got to get drunk at least once that night, and then we get Justin to shriek throughout the entire convention hall with 2 Combiner War figures going, "Combine, damn you, combine!"
Hey, good luck with that.
I like how he said at least once that night,
Yeah,
not
at
that
least.
weekend. Because some of us will be getting drunk 2, 3, possibly 4 times in a night.
Hey, shout out to New York Richie. Let us know if you're coming, man. He came to.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Now apparently they teamed up with the Shoutouts people,
Which is cool.
and I'm hearing rumblings. There's some drama there, but until I know the full story, I'm not going to comment on it too much. But I'm glad to see that the Shoutouts people, because filming a convention is fucking hard work, and it's a lot of fucking logistic bullshit, and it sucks that all these conventions are getting shut down like fucking all the time. So I'm happy that it says something. TFcon is a name. Like TFcon is a big deal now, and they reached out to Shoutouts and joined forces in order to get this thing done, and that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking huge.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right.
So yeah, we will be there. Let us know if you're going to be there, and ask anybody that was at Chicago. Mikasa, Sukasa, we take care of you guys. You guys take care of us, and we take care of you guys. So
The only thing we don't take care of is the bar tab.
yes,
Just,
that's the one favor we ask of you.
Damn.
No, but yeah, Fear Corps hit us up, last year, and he was we knew he came by himself, he came solo, and we were like, yeah, man, fucking hang out with us, if you see us around, you got a spot at our table, you got a spot at whatever, so we'll take care of you. Let us know if you're coming.
Came a boy and left a man.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk toys.
So, of course, coming up first in our third-party news segment, Maki Toys Hellfire. What's up? You are pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Although it's not even up yet, but you are pre-ordered.
It looks so good.
It does. That is very cartoon accurate Inferno, man. Fuck yes.
But also with a little updated, vibe where it looks.
Yep.
Yeah.
It looks like an updated G1 figure.
Yep.
Flat out, and I love this shit.
Yeah, it's pretty gorgeous.
Oh, look at it in truck mode too. It's like it transforms like its G1 predecessor. Oh, I mean the one it's homaging.
Not bad for a knockoff.
Yeah, right. The only thing that I'm a little about is that clear piece of plastic over the whole fucking front of the cab. What the fuck is that shit about?
Yeah, it's a test shot, bro. Don't make it.
I'm assuming that they're gonna end up making the windshield translucent, and I really hope they don't do that. I honestly would rather them. Yeah, just paint it black and make all the red match, because that's gonna be that irks the crap out of me when you get a toy that has 2 different colors right next to each other because they had to paint one of them.
Right.
Yeah. So
now they're making Hound in Chrome Dome, right? Also.
Yes.
I believe so. Yes, we covered that in past episodes.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
But
sorry.
I think that
anyway,
let's talk about that. Of the 3, which one do you guys like the best?
Right now, I am really digging Inferno, man.
Okay.
I think just because I have the G1 toy, and even when I mess with it on occasion, I still want to be able to pose it like this guy's being posed.
Right.
Now, are these going to be masterpiece scale?
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the size?
Fucking sold, man. Fucking sold.
What about them slippers, man?
He does have some feet.
Look, those feet are fine, bro. Those feet are fine.
He had big feet on the G1. I mean, they were slippers too. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
they were fucking clown feet. Let's be real about that.
Yeah, the fucking.
So were those on him? Them things are sticking way out there, man.
No,
I like it. I like it. I mean, I love it. And like I said, he's pre-ordered. I mean, definitely.
I'm looking at that heel, and I'm hoping it's maybe a tire folds underneath it or something like that. But
there's 2. Yeah, it looks like 2 wheels on the side on this right side.
I'm just if I'm gonna be critical about it, the fire engine mode is very G1 toy looking to me. But
especially where the arms are, yeah.
It doesn't look very accurate as like a proper fire truck. You know, it looks like a transformer. You know, but I'm never gonna have him. I'm never gonna have him in fire truck mode, and it's fucking close enough for me. But I can see how somebody
could be discouraged by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're called gays.
Oh, stop it!
Wow.
Yeah, Matt, we're sending you to sensitivity training, man.
Not bad. Well, god dang it, it's a fucking
You ain't going
toy.
nowhere, sucker. You're trying to sit there and stop the gay agenda. That's what you do. Good job, Matt. Good job, sucker.
Matt needs a YouTube channel, so everybody can just like
hate him.
Yeah.
It's a toy.
I can't wait to get this thing so I can. Speaking of hate, I can't wait to get this thing so I can burn up the fucking internet complaining about it, which is my favorite part of any transforming toy.
What are their look pretty good too. Sorry.
No, you're right. What are the big complaints, Greg?
Oh, I don't have any. I was making a.
No, I'm saying what are theirs, like the internet's
Oh, I don't know. Fucking.
I've heard about the feet sometimes.
Yeah, it's. I'll wait for Takara. It's Mock Suck. A toy sucks. Making another shitty figure.
They're saying play with their swerve from Maki Toys. Yep.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever. It's just bullshit. They're gonna hate. It's a triple changer robot to fire truck to butt hurt. I mean, yeah, whatever.
That's funny.
I gotta say, I think that Chrome Dome is my favorite design that we've seen of the.
He does look good. Yeah, Chrome Dome looks good. Hell looked pretty good too.
But I'm in on all of them.
Yeah,
you're not.
I think I like Hound best personally, but
no, you don't.
They all look good.
What's the price gonna be?
I think stop motion animators are gonna love Hound because they can animate him shrugging his shoulders like meh.
No, they won't. Sorry, I'm getting a head start on being argumentative here. I apologize.
130.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question. I could see it. Like, ooh, I don't know. 130. I could see it being 150.
No. If it is, no.
I could see it being.
Yeah, I can see Inferno being that much. I would think the others would be cheaper, but Inferno definitely I can see that.
It's gonna be a big.
Now,
you don't think the Headmaster's gonna be a little more expensive?
I don't personally think so because he'll be like the size of a regular, like he'll be like the size of Sideswipe, I would imagine. But this guy is gonna be, he's gonna be bigger.
You're off.
Yeah, he's got to be. So, I mean,
these guys are going to combine, right?
Right. Yes. They combine with your G1 Sparkle bots to make.
So they're gonna
trash monster.
That's what fucking dude. We need Sparkle bots that aren't fucking constricted by American safety laws, and it's just like a flamethrower.
So
logo on it.
So they're gonna make grapple out of him.
Yeah, it would be my guess if they were so
idiots.
That'd be pretty cool. We haven't nobody good love to grapple. We don't get a good. Well, I like the
fuck him.
Hasbro.
He's a dick.
Grapel.
I like
Grapel.
I think that
the Hasbro one was good. Before it went back then.
If I have a grapple, I'm going to want to hoist more than I would normally.
Yeah, hoist would be good. Yeah, I mean, people are saying that if they're grappling about they're waiting on Takara, probably gonna be waiting a long time for these.
That's the thing. Like, you're gonna be waiting a long time because, like we still, the only thing that we have announced is fucking tracks.
Yeah.
That seems bizarre to me. Like, it seems like we should have heard.
We're a couple months. We're 3 months into the year already.
Exactly. It seems like we should have heard something.
There was two that are supposed to. There's two supposed to be before tracks, right?
There was
something.
Well, no, one because Star Saber's 24, right? And then we don't know what 25 is, and then tracks, right? Is that correct? I get.
That's what they said. There's going to be two. There's going to be two Autobot cars or something. Two before tracks. Actually.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Star Saber and then 25.
Oh, it's going to be Star Saber. I thought it was going to be two. I thought it was going to be two different ones than Star Saber.
No, I don't think so. I think tracks is 26, right?
They don't know yet. He hadn't been. They said that he's not 25, but they didn't give him a number yet.
Oh, they haven't given him a number.
No, but BBTS and all them TF stores still have him as 25, but they just said he's not 25. They don't know, but they haven't given him the proper number yet. And I remember I read something that there was going to be 2 more after Star Saber. There's going to be 2 more Autobots, I think, before tracks, or 2 more masterpieces. So I may be wrong on that, but I could swear I read that sometime a couple weeks ago.
Interesting.
But it could be Ironhide too. Didn't we see that picture of Ironhide that might have been maybe Takara also? But nobody knows what it was.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that could be one of them, and there's something else before tracks.
I'm really hoping for a Decepticon though, man. I mean, Jesus Christ.
You got that repaint of Wheeljack, man.
Oh God, I don't even want that thing. There's so much fucking controversy around it, and I'm who gives a shit?
Yeah, everybody's canceling pre-orders, and they got pre-orders, and hey, we got it over here. No, we got it over here.
I can't help it. I mean, obviously, there's no the bad guy in that situation. Not to get off topic, but the bad guy in that situation is the American people. We are the ones that have put cigarette companies in a position where they have to take Philip Morris doesn't give a shit. They just don't want to get sued, But anyway, I digress.
So what I was saying.
Jesus Christ!
There it was. Hey God, how you doing?
Blah blah blah. We're still gonna fucking cry about this. Fucking how long? How long? How long? How long?
As long as you fucking keep doing it.
Yeah.
We've already established why it happens. So why don't you stop being a bitch and stop crying? Hug, because that's what it sounded like to me. I hope we get confirmation on that masterpiece Shockwave we're supposedly getting before anyone else does, because as I was saying, because Quakewave is going for about $500 now, and I want to be able to get in on that shit before it sails.
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd have to be super fast because how that guy's gonna go.
You know how I am.
Yeah, that's true.
I have my ways.
That's true.
Matt's Herpeson's not going to pay for itself.
Is anybody is anybody not in on this Inferno?
It depends on the price. If it's a $150 price mark, man.
Just $20 more than what I said. $130.
Yeah,
it's not bad. Come on.
If I get hit by a bus, I'd probably buying it.
Justin,
yes, sir.
You're quiet tonight, man.
Yeah, I know. Look,
you all right?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
I worry.
All right? Are you good?
Yes. Muting his bike is in the background. Don't let me register pain, Father. Why? Why do you make me feel pain?
You need some chicken noodle soup or anything? Or?
Shut up, Terminator.
I will destroy you last, Father. I promise.
Yeah, I'm excited about. I mean, I want to start seeing some release dates, and then Guardius 2, is Guardius still coming? I don't know. Why does it seem like Make Toys is ambitious as fuck at the moment, and Fans Project is kind of doesn't have anything going on?
Because they're
I kind of get the feeling it seems like Fans Project kind of wants to be. Assuming they're the same company, I feel like Fans Project wants to kind of distance themselves from being actual Transformers a lot of times lately. Everything's kind of. I mean, undoubtedly, Roadbuster was Roadbuster, but I feel like they've been kind of trying to throw out things that are not necessarily the, actual G1 toys. Well, reimagined G1 toys, but. I don't know, I guess that's not true either, because we have been getting those Dinobots, or whatever they were, so... Never mind that theory, forget it.
Do you think that they're just you're going to buy my stuff anyways, I don't really have to put a lot of effort into it?
I don't know, because I feel like Make Toys isn't that, Make Toys is kind of in the same bracket. I feel like Make Toys kind of seemed like the stepbrother to Fans Project, but Make Toys is becoming a big deal. Between Utopia and Swerve and Utopia and fucking these combiners and then this Masterpiece series, and it just seems like they're fucking on the money.
People originally from FP or maybe have gone to Make Toys, and I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. You never know.
Hopefully Make Toys doesn't do the Fans Project thing where they tease things and then 3 years go by and we don't hear anything about it. And then finally, you know, oh, look, it's what we were looking for, you know?
Yeah.
Third party.
Yep.
You ought to know.
Is that Linus?
A little Lannis, yeah. Just a little Lannis.
That's a hot
She's
bitch.
from Canada, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
She
You
is?
can't do that on TV.
You think she's hot, man?
Yeah, she's alright. She's dirty hot. You know, like
Matt
you.
on the
think so?
spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
She got like a little bit of like My Little Pony features or something. You know, like she got like.
It's alright.
little
Hey,
horse
when you turn
face.
the lights off, man, we're all the same, man. We're all the same.
So you don't care then?
Nah,
Well, good for you.
I like titties.
Matt,
All
you're
right.
dirty. You're dirty.
I am a dirty whore. Yeah.
Whatever. What's next?
Oh,
That's it
up
for
next.
third-party news, right?
That is it for third-party news.
Wow.
Damn, that's it.
Wheels are falling off
Nothing
the
third
wagon.
party.
We are, we are on to Hasbro Takara, and where a new third line is being introduced
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. That's what we fucking need
Also
right
known
there.
as Generation Cyber Series.
You are fucking welcome.
So
Wow.
what is this? This is children.
It doesn't matter. It's Hasbro.
This, I believe, they're going to be like 11-inch big boys.
Really?
Easy trip. This is what I'm getting from reading the article.
This is what
So-
I'm getting from reading the facts.
What?
Yeah.
The Transformers
Cyber-
fan reading? What?
I'm sorry. What's it reading?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the?
Huh?
He said a transfer.
But anyway, Cyber 11 Assorted is basically their street name would be for their 11-inch class figures. And they're going to be like for the low age class. So they're going to be like, fucking 3-step changers or whatever. And then there's Cyber 7 Assorted. They're 7-inch tall bad boys. They got a Megatron that deforms into a tank. So that's how it's
You said deforms, right?
deformed, yes. That's what it said on there, yes.
It says Megatron to Deforming Tanks has been posted.
Perhaps Starscream.
Which they separated that. I don't know why.
The deformers.
and
And now it comes with live voice clips. Kill me, please.
exhibited in
Optimus-
special events.
You hit the button and Optimus Prime is here. Hey, you guys!
Do
Oh,
this
man.
shuffle. They got there have been exhibit some special events in Children's Museum and
I mean, that's cool.
yeah. I'm sold. Pre-order. Fuck all ya.
Yeah,
Man,
Yeah,
this Optimus and this Bumblebee just look. Like-
Excellent.
No, it's like
Is that what you want to say?
Matt,
Yes, you do.
I don't even believe that you believe your own bullshit anymore.
They look sexcellent, Matthew.
I don't
Nice.
even know how to describe
Nice.
it. It looks like
Oscar just did.
the Spark
Sexton.
had a actual abortion or something. I don't know.
I'm not gonna say what you should do, but it rhymes with schmishmortion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like you should go down to the schmishmortion clinic and check about getting schmishmortion.
Like these are Promise's stepchildren. I just want to go there.
You know what these look like? These look like rejected children from Alito 1. She didn't want them.
Yeah, it was like the 300. These are like all the robots that they tossed down that little pit.
Oh.
This is Cybertron.
Like that, like in the very beginning when like they're holding the baby and like inspecting it to make sure there's no deformities.
You know.
Look at this motherfucker right here.
When I first saw these things, I actually was on a forum, and I wish we had some guests on once in a while because, like, someone was like, "That Bumblebee looks awesome." I'm like, "Really? Like, I kind of want that guy on the show, so I know exactly what he's saying." You know, like,
if there's
you got that guy on the show. What the fuck are you talking
all right, Matt. What looks awesome about Bumblebee? No,
God
just
dang,
say
the
he's
shiny
awesome.
fucking paint, man. That
Matt, you don't
blue, the blue chest.
So Matt's a fan of the. He buys into the theory you can paint a turd and make it look awesome. Is that?
Hell yeah, you can.
All right, man. Cool.
Shit.
I got a transformer for you at TFcon this year.
We've
Yay.
turned that out. We've turned that out. He's done.
I don't. Is that a Ron Pax? I guess I don't know. Is it?
No,
Is
it's
that his truck boat?
deformed Optimus Prime. It's
No, that's
Optimus
all right,
Prime
Pax,
after he was. No, it looks like Optimus Prime when he died. That's what I'm saying. This looks awful. I'm broken.
Yeah. God damn
You
it.
agreed.
I mean, this is them just tapping into the kids market, right? I mean, like this is.
It is. I mean, that's all
Like,
it is.
See, this is. I mean, like, I want to just shit on this because it'd be fun and easy, but like, this is kind of what I feel like Hasbro should do.
Yeah, honestly, when it comes down to it, if these really are like 11-inch tall, simple Transformers that are fun for kids, I'm okay with that. Like it's not bad.
Oh yeah, these are not for the adult fans.
What I'm saying is that they should just leave the adults alone. Like they should make this shit. They know what they're doing here. Like they should make this line of toys. Like they should do stuff like this, try to get kids into it, and then license this shit out to other people to make the toys that you obviously don't want to make.
But then they come with gyms like Brainstorm and Jetfire and Springer and shit. I mean,
but I'll tell you, if you had the resources of another company with Hasbro money behind them, like I would still like if somebody was like, we're going to come out with an IDW Brainstorm that's going to be a Voyager-sized Brainstorm that was like from a better company, like that uses better materials, and I would jump on that in a second.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like aesthetically the Hasbro one is the one that I want at the moment. It's not that I think it's a bad figure or anything. I don't, but it's definitely not unstoppable. It's not like it.
Hey, that can't be all home runs, Bobby.
But that is a home run. That's my point. Is that?
No, I'm talking about these, and third party don't hit it out of the park all the time either.
All right, you're getting off topic from what I'm talking about, though.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. My bad.
What I'm saying is that Brainstorm is a good figure, right? But
yeah,
Fans Project could let's say that the guy who designed Brainstorm, if he would have been contracted by Fans Project and licensed, like a proper license to make a Brainstorm at a collector grade level, and he made it under the Fans Project umbrella, it would have been a better figure. The plastic would have been better. The issues that he did have probably wouldn't be there, and there would be more. There would be more to it. It wouldn't be as hot.
So, what you're saying is, if it wasn't a third-party figure, it wouldn't. If it was an official figure, it wouldn't suck, right?
Wait, say it again.
Never mind. I was trying to make a joke, but I know I broke up, and there's no going back for that one. You either got that one or you didn't.
I got that one behind. I got lost in translation somewhere. But like, it's just like this. It's like Brainstorm is a great figure. Fucking Springer is a great figure.
Yeah, right.
But if that same mold, if that same design would have been done by a company that used better materials, it would be a better figure, right? So that's my thing. Is that I think that, I mean, obviously I'm nobody, right? But to me, like, they got fucking blinders on. It's like, you stick to this shit. You stick to your shampoo bottles. You stick to your one-step changers. You stick to the shit that gets kids into the franchise. Stick to that. You kind of know what you're doing there because you've been doing it for 30 years. Nobody's debating that, And then let, these other companies do it, get you something on the back end, and make the collectors happy. It's like everybody kind of wins except your pride.
Yeah, but that makes too much sense, Bobby. I mean, that ain't gonna happen, dude.
Right, exactly.
That means every fucking Transformer fan would be all happy together. We wouldn't have these fucking groups on Facebook fighting all the time. We can't have that shit, Bobby. We have to be fighting. That's all it is.
I like how he was slapping his fucking one hand against the other on that one.
Hell yeah.
Gotta be funny.
That means I mean business.
Yeah, I got you. I was
slapping Lisa, actually, so you just shut the fuck up. Big boys are talking. You don't talk.
That is Matthew Baldwin at shattercastonline@gmail.com.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
She's not here. I'm just kidding.
Going back to, like,
No, you're not.
the
You think you are.
the Make Toys Hellfire, like,
Yes,
Oscar was like, if it was 150 or less, he's in, right? That's what you said with Make Toys Hellfire. So
Yes.
could you imagine if, okay, let's assume that this does come out at $150 price point from Make Toys. If Hasbro gave whomever, go ahead, design it, we'll pay for the tooling and all that stuff. Yeah, this thing would be like $60, $70, like,
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
no way he'd be more expensive than the leader class Jetfire, the leader class, Megatron. Well, maybe a little more if we don't make it so hollow. But, like, easily we could make these figures that are selling like crazy for ridiculously cheap prices with the manufacturing facilities Hasbro has. So,
I mean, do you think that's ever going to happen? Do you think that Hasbro? I know Hasbro knows the third parties out there; they have to. And do you think that they're actually maybe wanting to do this? I don't. I mean, I don't.
I think
Hasbro might be too high horse, be on their high horse and don't want to do it. Like, fuck it, we're going to make our own shit. Fuck y'all.
I thought that, but now we have Optimus Prime outsourced to 2 different companies. Sure. Like,
so they could make big steps. They could be making steps to it. But that's statues. But that's just the beginning. It could be statues. Next, you'll see a third party Optimus Prime that Hasbro is behind. Like you said, they're getting their money in the back end. And they're making a cheap product where everybody can afford it.
The one thing that jumps out to me with the statues thing is like when you think about it, like what is the ultimate high end non kids collector thing? More so than the third-party toys and stuff like that. It's like a statue. A kid doesn't want a statue, know? So it could be a testing of the waters in that regard that, like, they know adult fans are buying these things, but maybe, like, really what kind of market can they make with, outlandish, ridiculous things that, maybe foreseeably they know people.
Well, there's got to be somebody in their marketing departments that knows all this shit. That has to know that people are buying their third party shit. They have to know that shit.
Yeah. It's just like I don't know. I always use DC and Marvel as like an example, but like I'm sitting here listening to you guys talk, and I'm thinking about Star Wars as like the ultimate example. Like Star Wars being owned by Disney now. Hasbro makes their toys aimed at 3 to 16 to 20 maybe, and then they have Play Arts is in on the action, Fig Arts is in on the action, Hot Toys is in on the action, Sideshow's in on the action, Gentle Giant's in on the action. Like what in the actual fuck does it take? Like my question, I wish I could ask a motherfucker. Like I wish I could ask like why is it so impossible to fathom the idea of licensing a transforming figure out? Mm-hmm. Look what happened to the Shapeways shit. Like Shapeways, like when they were doing the Shapeways bit, there was all this like Shapeways. Yeah, that's been a long time since we've done that shit. Yeah. What happened when like there was all this like momentum and buzz and all this behind the Shapeways movement, and then Hasbro released their rules for it, and it totally deflated the entire thing.
Yeah, at least where Transformers was involved. So.
Well, maybe when we had that little debate between Star Wars, maybe I was wrong. Transformers not as big. I know it's not as big as Star Wars, and maybe Hasbro doesn't see. I don't think that because they keep coming out with new shit every year, and they got 3 lines going on now almost. So I don't understand why they're not taking that route of what Star Wars is doing, because evidently Transformers is a big part of Hasbro, and they it does bring them in money. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, they're just either they just don't give a fuck about the fans, or they just don't care about
I wonder if they're basing it off of their United States masterpiece sales. Like they're like, oh no, this shit won't work. Look, we got fucking Sunstorm shelf warming, and it's like, yeah, you got Sunstorm shelf warming because the people that gave a fuck about it got it from Takara fucking 3 years ago.
And plus, it's what, the 13th mold on that? I mean, 13th.
But not even that. I mean, if that was the first Sunstorm ever, the collectors would have got one. Like they did with Acid Storm. Yeah. Now, once the collectors got Acid Storm, everybody else passed on them, and that's why you saw them in Toys R Us's. But like, it's just I just don't. I don't understand the business practice, and I wonder if they're like, well, Prowl's not selling. Yeah, Prowl's not selling because it's more expensive than the Takara one, which everybody already got.
Yeah, I honestly wonder about that decision that they've made. Like, why do the Takara ones come out so far in advance? Like, and then they're like, yeah, now we'll put it in Toys R Us. They're like, we can get the couple people who didn't already buy into this thing,
Right.
Why don't they just do their own line? Make their own shit.
I'm with you, Matt. I think they should. I think they should look into that.
Instead of reissuing it, just fucking make some more that we want.
Line. I think that their figures, like their figures, are starting to come up. Like generally speaking, like I think that, the Springers and the Brainstorms and a lot of their Legends class figures are like some of the best transforming toys that Hasbro's done in a long ass time. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why they wouldn't say, okay, they got momentum. They do have some momentum behind them now. Like, people are excited about that leader class Magnus. People were excited about Jetfire, genuinely excited. Like, so I don't know why they wouldn't. I think Devastator's.
Would you buy? If Hasbro came with their own line like that, their first one would be like Jazz or Hound or something. Would you Would you want to buy that, or would you want to wait for Takar to do it?
No, if Hasbro did it and it was on par, just aesthetically, it'd be pre-ordered. It'd be pre-ordered right now.
I don't know why they don't. I mean, that'd be a good, make up their own line.
Now, if I saw
that'd
this
be awesome.
being made in Vietnam, where the rest of the shit is being made, I'd be like, oh man, these materials are not going to be as good. But I'd still end up getting one just to check it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't know.
That's Hasbro. That's why we don't run Hasbro. So,
You have any thoughts on any of this, Greg? You're quiet.
I was just thinking about how we could turn this into a segment called "Ask a Motherfucker" with Bobby and Matt.
That would be awesome. Look forward to the monthly special "Ask a Motherfucker."
It's going to be a weekly second podcast.
Ask a motherfucker.
Ask a motherfucker.
What about Oscar? What's Oscar think?
I think Oscar stepped out for a second.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
Oh, okay. All right.
These are good.
What you got, Oscar?
I got some Lay's potato chips.
Nice.
They're,
a classic. Went with the classic, huh?
yes.
A bunch of air.
Buy one, get one at Publix, motherfucker. No, just raw, dog.
Nice.
You can't go in raw, dog. Man, you can't go any other way, man.
Yep. I'll tell you what isn't interesting to me.
Herpes?
Apparently over there, just yours. Official sticker sheets for Combiner Wars Superion and Motormaster that are being handed out in Singapore. Totally relevant.
Fuck.
What?
Well, I don't get this. Greg, explain this to me.
I don't fucking know. There was a light news week.
Dude, I love the.
No, I'm not saying it because you put it in there. I'm saying it's because you're like an internet, like you peruse the internet. Like, what? Why? I don't get this. Like, the stickers seem okay. They seem like decent stickers, but why make this a fucking?
I'll tell you why, Bobby. I'll tell you why. Because if they had painted these details on to a toy they were selling for money, I think Singapore uses money. We can call it that, right? It's not the American dollar, but it's $1.
Bottle cap is worth like $10 over there.
If they had put paint on the figures, would have raised the budget, raised the price, So why do that?
Right.
So instead they decided to print a whole bunch of fucking sticker sheets and give them away fucking free, because that makes sense.
Well, why wouldn't they give it why? I mean, I don't understand why it's just regionally exclusive.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Because we're you, that's why, retard. Stop asking questions.
They're afraid of Repro-Labels legal department.
Cause Thug Life, that's why. Dude, see, I love that Jennifer Lawrence meme down below it, and then they're like, wait, they're only available in Singapore? Like, yeah.
Yeah, and of course this was originally mentioned in the Combiner Wars appreciation thread. Good stuff.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. I meant to bring that up as soon as it was announced, and I forgot. Yeah, I like how the second or third post down is, if this was brought up in the Combiner Wars appreciation thread, I started it. I love Motormaster.
Amazing.
Jack.
I appreciate that they're keeping inferior stickers out of the country. That's, I appreciate that.
He said, I love Motormaster, yeah. I can just see somebody in the basement with their Mountain Dews.
If I ever wanted a purple truck, this is the one. You crack open another diet.
This is my fucking year. Yeah. This is my fucking year. I don't give a fuck about you third-party fuckers. It's my fucking Combiner Wars, bitches. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Assholes.
Slams all the fucking Mountain Dew cans everywhere. Fuck yeah.
Motormaster, you're not a Taiwanese mail order bride, but you look close enough.
Ski.
I just don't.
Did you hear that? The boards are firing up. They're firing up everywhere.
Your face is already purple.
I'm a
That's
hit
a-
on
I
the
can't
TFW
go to
boards.
work. The boards are on fire. I gotta fucking handle this. I'll show them. Clack, 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 clack.
Oh, I'm fucking crying, dude. It's like, I'm a hit on the fucking TFW boards. Yeah. Falcor, yeah.
Speaking of Motormaster, you got to
Oh,
think.
God.
I mean, his face is already purple, so you don't have to check him out before you come.
Oh,
Yeah,
We
but
still gotta do that to the homeless guys underneath the interstate overpass.
oh God. That's good.
Justice.
That's fucking, man.
I'm on a nest for justice.
She said they were gonna give these away. Why wouldn't they include them in the U.S. packaging? Like,
Because thug life. That's,
I guess, man.
Because it's like one of those ideas that was like, hey, Bill, what's your idea again? Hand out free sticker sheets with our Combiner War Voyager class figures. Wow, you know when that would have been great, Bill? I don't know when. About like 2 months ago.
I think
2 fucking months ago, Bill. I'm sorry. I'll just call our Singapore branch. Nobody likes the fucking Singapore branch.
Bill's always fucking up.
I think this could lend credibility to Repro-Labels being run by Hasbro. That's all I'm saying. You know? They're like, oh, screw it. They're going to buy the Repro-Labels anyway.
Should we use the good adhesive or like stuff that we made out of Bill's gum? We'll just go with Bill's gum. I knew it. I'm relevant. I'm an asset to this company. God.
They're gonna love me on the TFW boards. Fuck yeah.
And they're like all the Hasbro guys sitting around like the boardroom of their Repro-Label division, like, and they keep asking us, why won't we get rid of third party?
Slowly gonna phase them out with our own sticker set, guys. We're on it. Quickly, someone play some 80s music so I can dance to it.
And before you guys burn up our comments, we are fully aware that Repro-Labels and Hasbro are not the same entity. So put your mitten back on.
Save your topic. Save your topic.
Cool down that
It's
keyboard.
Yeah.
That keyboard.
Because,
You Irish, German, Polish, whatever you said you were.
Hey, shout out to him, man. Like, you never know.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was a funny comment. Old Ignash, that was well done, sir. So yeah, I just think that's a bizarre choice. I think it's super bizarre that they would have put it. I don't know. I try, like, I really try to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I don't understand it. I don't.
Don't try it.
I wish, dude, I would love to have these with my Voyager Hasbro figure, so I'd have something else to complain about.
That's true.
That must be like their ultimate test market.
That's probably what fucking happened. They had a meeting and they were like, "Look at these stickers," and they were putting them on, and like before they could get the next one off the sheet, it would just flake off like a fall leaf.
So did Singapore.
Like, oh no, we already getting enough mail. We don't.
We gotta give these out. We gotta give these out for free, but not to anybody else. Just Singapore. That's it. Fuck it. Can't get.
Oh, internet restrictions in that country? Yeah, give them to them. Give them to them. Singapore, North Korea. You just
Hey,
didn't
we
hear
love
about
you,
North
Singapore.
Korea.
If anybody listens to us, we love you.
Has everyone heard what happened to John when we sent it to our North Korea branch? I think the list said the better, Bill. Shut the fuck up.
Bill.
You will never return home. This is what you get for bringing these shitty sticker sheets. The great leader is not happy with his sticker sheets. That's probably what happened with Fans Project there, Bobby. They went into North Korea to try to put some distribution out there, and they all got killed and slaughtered. For the great.
Oscar, I am a sucker for that voice. You are gonna get me right out of my clothes in fucking Charlotte with that voice.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Then you and
Ain't a
Matthew
party.
about 6.
It ain't a party without Skullface naked.
Wait till I order room service in that voice.
I must have gone to sleep way early to not, not be part of the party last time.
No,
So,
my balls came out of the Halloween party. That's like a fairly common thing.
That's an everyday thing.
I bring those puppies out. Because who cares? Just balls. It's funny.
It's either the Halloween party or gym class. One or the other.
No, that was traumatic. That was totally different.
Oh, okay.
I wondered why his name was Mr. Fister. Anyway.
And now you got And now you got to start the big football game on the NES Techno Ball.
Gay?
So let's go ahead and get started on the questions from our good friend Mickey, also known as Brave Toys Reviews.
Yeah.
And his question is, recently I shared my opinion of the Combiner War stuff across multiple TF groups on Facebook. My opinion was from the perspective of a toy reviewer as well as a consumer. It was literally shared from my review channel Facebook group. Needless to say, it quickly became a lightning rod. My question to the cast is this. What happened in the fandom that caused such violent division? I love you, Mickey. I love you. I love you. Violet Division.
These pricks.
Violet Division. What is the sense of these pricks on defense mode when the quality of Hasbro product is called into question? More importantly, why are some factions of the fandom so hostile to opposing viewpoints? To be clear, I'm not talking about heavily opinionated who just enjoy a good conversation on a hobby. I'm talking about those condescending fucks who engage in social media warfare, running a defense of garbage Hasbro figures as if someone had kicked their kid's teeth in.
Whoa, Mickey. Oh, I guess you ain't heard me or something on the show.
Hey, don't fuck with him. That man got a nice man cave built up. You need to check out his YouTube, Brave.
I don't care. I guess he ain't heard me on the show before, but come on, Mickey.
Mickey, you're a man after my own heart. I hope you're coming to Charlotte.
Come on.
Yeah, you need to bring your ass to Charlotte so I can teach you how to spell my YouTube screen name. It is CARNJBOY, not BOI.
You may be dyslexic.
I think that I think your first mistake was posting your opinion on Facebook. Like, if you're gonna post your like, and I mean this in love. If you're gonna post your opinion on Facebook, do it on your news feed where your friends and family will see it, because they're the ones that will appreciate it. If you post it in these groups with these knuckleheads, you're just asking for dumbassery.
Yeah.
That's all you're asking for. That's all they're going to do is just... They may agree with you, but deep down they just want to fuck with you anyway, so they're going to just fucking troll the shit out of you.
Well, that's not Monday morning quarterback this thing. Let's try to really answer this question. So the first part of this question is, what happened in the fandom that caused such volatile division? What is it that sets these pricks on defense mode when the quality of Hasbro product is called into question? Let's handle that first.
I think the problem is that you've got, generally, most of the people in the fandom have come from relatively nerd-like backgrounds where it's probably been picked on, whatever else that's gone on in their life. And so now they get into something and they suddenly get that, internet superiority complex where they think they're like better than everyone.
Liquid courage.
They are now the cool kids.
Exactly, the anonymous liquid courage that you get, and the very moment that you go against their idea,
fuck no,
everything hits the fan. So, yeah, and for a lot of people, it's like, I don't want to say it's like a father figure to them, but it's something you're criticizing their childhood, which I think for many of them is somewhat tormented. So to criticize Hasbro rightfully is criticizing what they grew up with. They can't separate what was from what is,
In summation, it's like making fun of them because of their religion, in all honesty. That's what it comes across to me sometimes when I see that. Mm-hmm. It's like if you sit there and you say, I wouldn't buy that Voyager class Springer because it looks like shit and I love my fans project. You were basically sitting there going, dude, I know you believe in God or Thanos or whatever, but you're retarded. So they get all fucking, defensive about it. And that's just how it appeals to me. Like I'm a member of this Facebook group called Last Podcast on the Left, and they post and everyone there's supposedly an atheist, right? So they all post this shit that's promoting Christianity. Some of the stuff's hilarious, while some of it isn't. But when there are people there that are religious, they're like, well, hey man, that's kind of mean, don't you think? And it's instantly the shit goes volatile. Which fucking blows my goddamn mind. Well, but it's the same thing here. It's like their religion is Hasbro. They were brought up with Hasbro. Like Jesse said, they probably had shitty childhoods, and Hasbro was the one positive factor they always remember.
I think that there's definitely people on both sides of that, but I do think that Hasbro is worse at the moment, Hasbro fans, and I think it's because Hasbro fans have taken a real ass whipping. And I don't mean from other fans. I mean from the product. So they're kind of in an abusive relationship. So this man that they've been with has been beating them on a quarterly basis.
Look what you make me do, baby.
I ain't taking that. I ain't taking ass whoop. I don't know what he's talking about.
And then taking their money and beating them some more, And then somebody else comes along and is like, dude, like, he doesn't love you, man. Like, you don't have to stay with him.
Yeah, go get them Tetra Jets.
And they're like, and then they get on that fucking, you don't know him like I know him. He loves me deep down inside. You don't know him like I know him. And that's like what ends up happening. And that's why they get so defensive about it. They get so defensive about it because that nerve is raw as a bitch. Like, they know. They know. And if they don't know, the only thing they don't know is that they don't fucking know. Does that make sense? Like people that have quality Masterpiece figures, quality third-party figures, even quality Hasbro figures, and then they buy their run-of-the-mill bullshit Hasbro figure, they know. They know. They may not say it, but like in the deepest, darkest corners of their mind, they know. They've told themselves as such, but they can't admit it to you because that's showing weakness. So they get super irate and they get super emotional about it because they know deep inside that they've thrown away their $30 on 2 deluxe figures that aren't worth a piss. You know, and that's kind of what I think is why they jump to defense mode. Like with third party products, you have it too, but like I'll call a third party product a piece of shit, and I'll get a 20% backlash. A lot of times I get a lot of love when I call a third party product a piece of shit because people are like, wow, like I was thinking about getting this and that would have been $100 out of my pocket. Thank you. But if I call a Hasbro product a piece of shit, I know I've got to be on my P's and Q's all day because people get emotional about it. You know, go ahead.
I don't say anything to you.
I was just saying, I thought about you the other day, Bobby. I read something in a sticker group, and someone was talking about how they had a problem with the third party figure, and of course everybody jumped in and you sucks, everybody sucks, blah 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 blah. And I'm reading like comment after comment of like just blind, like, yeah, this particular figure had an issue, QC issue, all third party sucks, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, all toys have QC issues, you can send it back. Justin got in that thread too. And all the way down, it's just like, blah, 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 they're TF shits and blah, 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 blah. And then after all that shit, this chick was like, yeah, look at all the sheeple. Bah, bah, all jumping on the third-party bandwagon. I'm like, look at all you motherfuckers jumping on the hate TFC bandwagon. Like, out of fucking nowhere. And just like another group, people were fucking jumping on the fucking TF Source bandwagon. They're like, yeah, you see that email where TF Source said Blackjack was canceled? And I'm like, you mean Entertainment Earth? No, it was TF Source. So I posted the email. Oh, well, TF Source said it too. I'm like, anybody got that email? Well, I can't find it right now. Like, okay.
Well, another thing.
All right.
I could just hear how burnt out you were from that, Greg, in your voice just now.
Yeah.
Just talking about
Well,
it.
another thing is that, a lot of people, all these nerds like to be part of something. Just like they want to be part of the cool crowd. They want to be part of a clique. So, if they jump on one side, like, yeah, I'm going to, be on this one, and they jump on the other side and just bitch play, because they just want to play. They want to feel wanted, just like every human being wants to be once in a while. And, they just it gets into just it's really sad. Nerds fighting fucking nerds. It's gone to that. I mean, it's like, you know what? I go to BotCon and I feel like I can't talk to some people because I don't think I'm cool enough to talk to fucking Transformer nerds that are toys. That's how fucking sad it's got sometimes.
Can I stop you for 1 second?
I apologize.
Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable? Are you good? Do you need anything?
No, I'm good.
I just want you to feel loved. Okay.
I appreciate it.
All right.
But I mean,
No
it's
problem.
just, like Bobby said, you just, when you grew up, you had shitty lives, or shitty childhood because
that was Justin saying that.
I'm sorry, Justin. I'm sorry. I apologize. Justin said that. You were not part of all the cool shit, because you were just different. And then when you come into these fucking cliques of fucking nerds that are fucking doing the same thing you're doing, and they make fun of other people because you like something else, that's fucking ridiculous. You should be fucking shot in the balls and just put out of your misery because you're making fun of people that do the same shit that you do. So when I see all these people fucking fight back and forth because they don't like something like a Hasbro, it's a fucking Transformer. Be happy what you got right now. Collect what you fucking want and be proud of what you like. Okay, and don't fucking bow down to these fucking bitches that want to fucking like Hasbro and who want to like third party. They're all fucking good. If whatever you like, if you like that fucking Ollie, if you like that fucking Brainstorm, that's your fucking Transformer. You fucking love it. That's all you gotta do. Just in the end of the day, just be happy that Transformers are still around.
And Mickey. Well, no, okay. I'm gonna say my spiel now. I had to go check on my. I'm braising some beef short ribs for everybody at home.
Oh yeah, are they good?
I'm doing like a pineapple Korean barbecue thing. Yeah, they're good. I just had to go switch them out. That's why I've been missing for the last 5-10 minutes. Because short ribs, you don't want to waste that money.
Hope they turn out good, man.
So, fuck, you're coming over and eating some. I'm bringing one to TFcon in October. I'm keeping it in the freezer.
Nice.
Mickey, you and I, we've talked, and you know me, and I know you, and sometimes you wonder why I am the way I am, and this kind of shit's why I am the way I am. Your first mistake was posting that shit in the Cybertron Cafe. Your second mistake was acting like Transformers fans actually fucking know what the fuck they like. Yeah, exactly. The thing that irks me, I'm gonna add to this. The thing that irks me is like the Hasbro fan that responds to someone. Okay, like how about this? So there's a guy who likes to target me, and likes to jump in with some bullshit, and he's halfway kidding, but still, he kind of speaks for a lot of people. Because I say, oh yeah, I prefer my Fans Project Minosaur over Commander Wars Minosaur. That's not saying that I think my Fans Project Minosaur is perfect, because it's far from perfect. But the minute a conversation comes up about Hasbro versus third party, this motherfucker wants to start tagging me. And it's like, oh yeah, he loves third party. Third party can do no wrong. Yeah, he said fucking third party Minosaur is better than anything Hasbro's ever put out, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't say that. I just said that I prefer mine. And then it turns into, yeah, look at these third party elitists. Their third party is better than anything Hasbro has ever put out. And it's just
true
bullshit.
Statement.
Well, third party.
That's your fucking American right to say that you prefer something over something. Fuck yeah,
America.
Matt,
didn't you fight for freedom at some point in your life?
I did.
Behind a desk somewhere?
Freedom.
Years. No, it was behind a spoon and some
Squad?
knives and shit, man.
A Geek Squad, but you fought for freedom.
Yeah, okay.
By the way, person who's commenting right now when my true statement, it's because Takara put out those masterpieces. Just saying.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like we like Takara masterpiece better than we do a lot of third party. But people don't see that shit. They just want to fucking harp on the one fucking thing. They want to single something out. And a buddy of mine, an actual friend of mine here in the Ohio area, who likes to pop up with, well, some of us still like to collect toys. Toys. Yeah, you're comparing toy. Well, guess what? I don't collect those fucking things. We don't have the same collection. So the minute that I say, hey, I like this particular fucking Chai Wong Zen Toys Blue Bunny Inferno bot better than your fucking Solar Storm Grappel, that doesn't fucking mean like I hate your toy and I'm infringing on your fucking rights as a human being. I just don't collect that same. I don't collect toys. I don't collect that same thing that you do. It's so I'm not saying you can't collect it. I'm not trying to fucking take away your God-given American rights. I'm just saying I prefer this. And I think that America. I think that a lot of these motherfuckers are so used to being abused, as Bobby said, that they're just so quick to fucking lash out and call rape on anybody who has a different opinion of them. You know what's funny? I'm actually sitting here talking, and I just looked over at the bookshelf, and I've never noticed this book before, but I just zoomed in on the spine of a book. And if you don't believe me, I'll post a fucking video or a photo. It says Transforming Vision.
Oh.
That's the title of this book. See?
I can transform your vision. Fist to your face.
Hey.
But like, I think that like one thing that I wanted to mention about this is that like watch these threads. Like, they happen on a daily basis, right? So just watch these threads and look for the moment when it spirals out of control. Because a lot of times it starts with logical, topical conversation. And
then I get some memes in there.
It just takes one or two knuckleheads to throw the whole thing. Not the meme shit, because the meme that's like the cool down phase. That's like after it's already gone too far. You know?
I'm here to see the comments.
But like,
is that after the fucking messages you privately and threatens to kick in your door and rape your wife?
Yeah, like that sort of thing. Like you know, people get really like upset with one another, and like a lot of times it starts like I always go back to that. I've talked about it on this show before, but shout out to JR, not my JR, but his initials are JR, I believe anyway.
JR Van Wagner?
No.
Wagner?
He had a picture of his skydive from TFC and his skydive from Combiner Wars. So this man had both. And he was like, I'm really happy with Hasbro's skydive. It's nowhere near as good as this TFC skydive, but I'm really happy with it. And it wasn't fucking good enough.
Bastard.
It wasn't fucking good enough. Like, people still jumped on his case. Now, he did say, if you think the Hasbro skydive is better than the TFC one, I don't know how you can sleep at night. He did make that comment, but that was I mean, I read it as a joke. I didn't think that he really was at home. Like, how did they, like, sitting by his bedside with a book of science and the science of sleep, trying to figure out how people. You know, it's just a joke. And
his wife's like, "Honey, come to bed." He's like, "Not until I solve this problem
with evidence." But like, I just like, you know, people got all bent out of shape, and like, you know, like, all the people that were like, "You're fucking crazy, TFC, really, TFC." All of the people, none of them had both.
I mean, say,
all the people that were bent out. Wait 1 second, Matt. All the people that were bent out of shape, all the people that were upset, they didn't have both. And all I could say was, if you have both, you already know. Like, you know. You can hold one in your hand and the other, and you know that one is you can make a sound argument for why one feels better than the other. Because it's made from it's more solid, it's not as hollow, it's not as light, it feels like something, there's just more to it. And it's like, people confuse that, like I talked about last week, was saying that we just love all third party. We trash third party. Like, if it's good, it's good, and if it's shit, it's shit. Just because it's third party doesn't make it good, and just because it's Hasbro, it doesn't make it shit. There are examples of both in both. You know, it's just, people like feel like you have to choose, like it's a gang war. Mm-hmm. You know, like you can't have like a red rag and a blue rag. You gotta just choose.
Motherfucker right here, man. Like this shit.
They like to feel wanted.
Get him.
You know, I like fans project stuff. I like some make toys. I like some I even like some X Transpot stuff. I hate some X Transpot stuff. I hate some fans project stuff. I don't like some make toy stuff. It's their companies. They're all fallible. You know, like, anybody who thinks that their company is not fallible is lying to themselves. But people, like, they're so focused on proving you wrong instead of listening to what the fuck you're saying.
Yep. And not even just proving you wrong, it's proving themselves right, you know, like.
Yeah.
Well, they want to be part of something so bad. Like I said, they won't look up the facts or anything. Like you said, they don't own either one of them, or they just own one of them. They don't want to do that. They just want to be part of something and say, "Hey, I'm going to be part of this little bitch fest." I know it's a TFC thing, so I can't tell the difference between them. So you should not even have a viable opinion because you don't even have either one. I mean, both of them at all. So why are you making?
Well, and I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to step on Matt's toes. I was trying
I'm good.
Let's transition. I just thought about something else, that thread I referenced earlier. When everybody was hating on TFC, this guy was like, "Well, I don't have a problem with any of my TFC stuff." And then the newest contender in the thread was like, "Well, yeah, I mean, I have Hercules, and I have absolutely no issues with him, but I've seen what other people are saying on the internet."
That's crazy.
Shit like that right there. Shit like that is like, really?
That's crazy.
Turn your collection in, and just
the fact that you have something and it's fine is not good enough for you.
Mm-hmm.
because other people have problems with theirs. For all you know, they got theirs out and threw it up against the wall and then put it together. You don't know.
Because they want to be part of a movement. That's
Can
my time to shine.
They're gonna stick up for their brothers now. You know what I mean? My toy is fine, but fuck it, this is for the fam.
I was
Yeah, do it for the fam. Thug life, bitches.
A lot of people use the word fam now on Facebook groups. And I'm like, yeah, fam, sure.
Yeah.
Until they buy that wrong toy, and then they ain't your fam no more.
Like that's one of the reasons why I like the fact that I buy most Hasbro stuff now. Like I don't buy it all, but I buy a fair amount of it. Is because like I feel like I have more of a right to say what I like and what I don't like about it. You know, without just seeing a picture on the internet and making a decision. You know, like
I like how Bobby buys a lot of fucking Hasbro stuff now, so I don't have to buy it. And I can just make an opinion based on what he texts me when he's in Toys R Us.
And like, you know, like
jump ship.
Like like everybody knows that like I'm a Stunticon fan, and I think that Minosaur, that Combiner Wars Minosaur, is an abomination. But I like Motor Master. I like the bot mode. I like the bot mode of Motor Master. It's not setting the world on fire, but I like it. I like it just fine. Oh. You know, like, but people don't want to hear that shit. You know, like, there was a guy who commented on my Motor Master video recently. He commented saying you are being deceived. And I don't know if he listens to this show or not. So I wanted to know a little bit about what he meant by that. So I went to his channel, and of course he had a review of Motor Master. So I watched about 5 minutes of it, just enough to know that he loved it. And I was like, okay, so this is maybe him telling other people visiting my review that they're being deceived by me. So I completely played it off like I didn't know what he was talking about. And I said, no, I wasn't completely deceived. I mean, I knew the truck mode and the combiner mode looked bad before I bought it. You know,
ooh, like, sick burn.
But no, but then he totally was like, yeah, bot mode is the best. You know, like it was a diffused situation, but still, for him, you know, like he was obviously, like, this isn't a knock towards him, but he's obviously passionate. He's passionate enough to want to do reviews and have an opinion and want to get his opinion out to others and all that. Like, I respect that. Like, he obviously liked it enough where it wasn't good enough that I just liked 1 out of 3 modes. That wasn't good enough for him. You know, I had to like all 3 modes or I was deceiving people. In his
Bobby,
well,
I respect a man who can still stand up for something even when he knows he's wrong. You know, that is a redeeming quality. Man. Yeah, exactly. It's very admirable.
Great quality, Bobby. Good job.
Hasbro.
Hell, Hasbro.
Can I throw something in just real quick?
Yeah, you can.
Bobby has
bitch.
warned me of several toys. No, I'll say a few. I won't say several. Because all third party is good. But he's warned me of a few toys that he's gotten before me and told me to abort. And guess what? Not one of them was a Hasbro figure. So for everybody who thinks that we just sit around here at the fucking Legion of Doom and
we got to draw that, Oscar. Let's collaborate on something and make the better cat.
Throw fucking darts at fucking map of like Toys R Us. Like we don't. Like there's more shit talking about third party than there is Hasbro.
There is. You know, like now, yeah, exactly. The truth be told is because like when shitty Hasbro shit is revealed, we're like, well, there you go. But like at the same time, you know, like we're like Greg on the opposite. Just to share the opposite end of the spectrum, Greg is single-handedly responsible for me owning Jetfire, which I do enjoy. He's single-handedly responsible for me owning a few other Hasbro products. I can't put my finger on like exactly which they are at the moment, but I know they're out there, you know. But like I know that they're out there because like he will buy it, like he'll sell it, but he will buy it and he'll put pictures of it. And the first thing he says, if it's not shit, is I got to admit this is not bad. And when I hear him say that, then I know that it's a step above what I expect from Hasbro. You said it was Silverbolt, which I have. You know, and
Silverbolt. Yeah. It's not. I like Silverbolt. I don't need another Silverbolt. I mean, I do, but I need one to combine with my 4 TFC figures. Aren't bullshit.
Well, I like.
I'll buy Cyclonus.
Yeah, I mean, I like. Okay, so I have Silverbolt also, and I like Silverbolt in bot mode. I like Silverbolt in jet mode. I would never have that team combined. And people that are constantly posting their pictures of them combined and are like, "Isn't he beautiful?" See, but that's the thing about me. I just like I was taught, right? If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So like when it comes to the internet, and I see somebody post like somebody spent $100 on this set, you know, and they're posting their picture of their $100 purchase, and they're saying, "Isn't it beautiful?" Like I don't want to tear that down. Like I'm happy for you, Mac. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you like that. I'm happy that somebody does because I don't. You know, so like I just choose not to comment. And and in my heart, I believe, even though I see it's 386 comments on that thread, in my heart, everybody said, "I'm just happy for you."
Well, that's what you meant when you thumbed up my pick of Superion. You just, man, that hurts, Bobby.
What?
You are happy about Bobby?
I was kidding.
Yeah, like I'm happy. I'm happy that you're happy. You know, like I have put.
So are you just patting me on the head, actually? Or are you just like, good boy?
Yeah, it's kind of the proverbial pat on the head. I put Superion together in my home with three limbs, and
nobody watching.
And I couldn't, like, it was making me. I'm trying to be respectful, but it was making me quite the opposite. Like I was laughing. Like I was laughing at it. Like I was laughing at the feet. I was laughing at the hands. I was laughing at the proportions. I was laughing at the diaper he's wearing. I was just laughing. I was like, looks like he has Metroplex's eye for a pelvis. Like I thought it was funny. I thought the whole thing was funny. It was just like a, and he's the better one. But I don't feel the need to go on other people's threads and fuck with their shit. You know, like if you are happy with it, like that's why I just lurk for the most part. Like unless Greg summons me from the abyss, I just pretty much, I just pretty much
because you got a job. You got stuff to do. You got family. You just ain't got time for that shit.
Well, I don't have time to get into a long text because what happens in those conversations? Let's just be honest about it, okay? So. You make a comment, he makes a comment. You make a comment, he makes a comment. You make a comment, 2 other people make a comment. He makes a comment, then you make a comment. And before you know it, you're not fucking listening to each other anymore, and your point is being completely fucking lost. So why go through it? Like if I were not Mickey, I know that you know better because we haven't spoke, but I know you're on the level. Like we've spoke a few, but I mean not like like a long drawn out conversation. But I can just tell you're on the level. So like if I were you, and I would post these sorts of things to get people talking, and then I would disappear. I'd turn your notifications off and let them have at it. You know, like
just sit in the dark and masturbate.
Yep,
because all you gotta do.
That's all you gotta do.
Ferociously.
That's all you gotta do.
Because they'll take care of themselves. Like
it'll go off in memes and shit and everything.
Nobody's gonna listen to what you have to say anyway.
And by take care of themselves, Bobby, means your hand and your penis.
There you go. Cuff the balls. Cuff the balls.
Like I feel like I don't know. Because I mean, are you really gonna, like if somebody was like no, like if somebody's first sentence was no, Combiner Wars.
No, you can't say it with the same face, can't you?
If somebody was really like no, Combiner Wars Minosaur is the greatest combiner ever manufactured.
Ever.
If that was the first sentence, are you going to bother reading the rest of that paragraph? You know, like, so that's the same way I would imagine they feel when you speak the truth.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
We can't have the truth. We can't have the truth here.
No. So, I don't know.
I had something really smart ass to say, but I don't even think it applies anymore. I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Are we going to finish the rest of this thing, or are we just... We're still in that.
That was the second part of the question is more importantly why are some factions of the fandom so hostile to opposing views, but I think we kind of addressed all that.
Yeah. That was the discussion.
Yeah,
there you go.
I like that. But
patent
the the other thing to that you got to take into account is that you're dealing with a subculture, right? It's actually like a subculture of a subculture. So if being a nerd is a subculture, this is being a Transformer nerd. And as we've discussed here, a lot of times Transformer nerds are very specific. Like that lady that was at TFcon that told me she didn't know who the Joker was. You know,
She's just a liar.
Obviously she's a liar, but she's so much of a Transformers fan that she can't even acknowledge to another nerd that she knows anything about nerddom outside of Transformers.
Is that the one that was wearing the garbage bag?
Yeah.
Was it?
No. That wasn't her. No, sorry.
She was awesome.
Yeah, garbage bag was badass.
That was I'm buying everything, lady. I'm sorry.
She was awesome.
So
she was like, why can't everybody care enough to dress up like I've dressed up?
Right.
Well, yeah. She did. She did.
Did she?
Bobby heard it.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. So it's a sub within a subculture. So not only is this person that doesn't know who the Joker is alienating people that aren't nerds from her social circle, she's alienating most nerds from her social circle. And just saying, I am only going to communicate with other Transformer nerds. So my question is, growing up, how many other Transformer nerds did you know? Very few? Fair enough. Maybe one or two? Fair enough. So your social skills are probably not matured.
If anyone ever asked her what her spirit animal was, she'd probably say Sheldon.
So, their social skills are probably not as refined as maybe someone who has a wider appreciation or more things going on or whatever the case may be. So now they're communicating in the written language on a fucking internet forum. So it's so far removed from a proper conversation. It's not even worth the aggravation.
Mm-hmm.
That was profound. I don't often say profound shit, but that shit belongs on a fucking t-shirt.
It does. Everything you say, Bobby Blair's on a fucking t-shirt.
Oh, you. Flattery will get you everywhere. Look, so Jason S., he asks...
what the fuck is that? 50 Shades of Greg.
Jason S., you know who Jason S. is, right? Greg, I'll put his last name in the chat. I just don't know if he was his name.
I know who he is.
Okay, cool. He said, will 50 Shades of Greg be recorded for next week? So obviously this is next week and we don't have that ready, but maybe for next week. Let's pretend.
Wait a second. Did you see what I just posted in the chat? I thought that's what you were referencing.
Oh.
That would be ACU, Greg. ACU.
I thought that's... Oh, yeah, sure, why not? What do you want me to do? Beat a horde to death with what's his name? Feral Rex? Or what do you want me to do?
I want an all slow-mo video. And I want it set to side day.
You want?
Ever since you put this no, you put Tony Braxton, but I'm Tony Braxton. So I want it set to a Tony Braxton song. Actually, what's the song that you mean
love should have brought you home.
You are my everything. I swear the only thing that matters to me.
Oh baby, 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 baby. Will you live it too much?
To me. I got Michael Jackson there.
Did they play that on Jack FM?
Yeah, oh yeah. So I want a slow-mo video set to that.
Matters to me. Oh, I know that song. Yeah.
Yeah, set to that song involving chocolate syrup, strawberries,
nice,
whipped cream, and
hungry,
and
gross,
tidy whities, socks,
and some ranch,
and a Utopia.
I can do that.
Perfect.
Yeah. Someone's getting hurt with that. Somebody's getting hurt with that Utopia.
Then you should edit in Matt licking his chops, going "Hail Hasbro."
Hail Hasbro.
Oh my God. Let me handle these shout outs real quick. I wanted to make sure I shouted.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
What you got, Greg?
All right, you can go now. The baby deer trying to cross the road.
So I want to give a shout out real quick to Brink. He hit us up earlier this week and just telling us he's on our side. So shout out to Brink. Shout out to I don't think we had it I don't think it was made it to the show notes proper last week, so we wanted to make sure we got it in this week. Shout out to Mike. He joined us last week. He's a really good dude. We're definitely going to work on something in the future. We're just not sure what it is yet. Shout out to him at Reeled Robot. Follow him on Twitter at REELED Robot, and visit his website with his buddy plasticfreak.com. Plastic spelled PLASTIQUE freak.com.
Like a Frenchie who's afraid of Al Qaeda.
There's layers of meaning to that one, folks. If you didn't get it right away, laugh now and then figure it out later. Shout out to at Fear Corpse. Awesome guy. Looking forward to hanging out with him soon.
So you at TFcon?
Yes, sir. Shout out to WK Toys and the Chosen Prime for all your third party and official needs. Shout out to I Am Ratchet, who Greg will be spending a little bit of time with this weekend.
Anal.
For all your G1 needs. Shout out to Anthony.
Of AF Gray or AFA. Oh yeah, I like that.
One who will always be part of the Shattercast family, and check out his Facebook page, Third Party Unlimited on Facebook. Shout out to Third Party TF Crashers with our boy Yule. Yule's like our Blue. Like, love you. Like you're my boy Blue. Like, that's our Yule. And I think he's going to Toronto, so I don't think he's going to make it to Charlotte. We're going to be pretty ate up about that.
Where's Yule from?
West Coast, like California.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to TF.
I think people named Toronto are from Matt. Jesus Christ.
TF.
Sorry. My bad.
TF-prototype.com. A lot of news and stuff, and they're actually working on some exclusive content over there, so it'll be worth your while to check them out. And my boy Lenny, Decepticon, who is constantly trolling the shit out of Hasbro fans. He's probably the anti-whatever that Mickey's talking about. But check him out at facebook.com/Decepticons or his group that he admins, Third Party Addicts, which is the answer.
Oh, I got a shout out for him too.
Good.
Fucking, he can troll, but he can't be trolled. I want to make some peace with you, so why don't you hit me up on Facebook there, KMFDM.
Yeah, we're making things happen here. I also want to give a shout out real quick to Alan. I don't even know if he listens to the show, to be honest, but he definitely has in the past, and he's a stand-up dude. And shout out to Robert. He's also a stand-up dude. He's an awesome dude. We're actually going to have Robert on again soon, and he's just a general all-around good time. And I feel like I'm missing somebody, man. If I missed you this week, I'm sorry. I'll get you next week. It's been a little bit of a hectic day. But with
it's not like we have our shout-outs all listed, show notes or anything.
Right.
Shout out to Hasbro.
Shout out to Hasbro for taking a licking and keep on taking.
I love you, Hasbro.
Hey, I love Hasbro's Marvel Legends line. I love their Star Wars Black line. I love their Star Wars 3 3/4 line. I love a lot of Hasbro products, even though I bought fucking Spider-Girl Marvel Legend and her fucking elbow joint snapped on me. Yep.
I got some shout-outs.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me time to get mine together.
Shout out to Tyler, who is always there with a fucking new Shattercast meme.
Yeah,
sometimes more often we like to see him.
That was the
shout out to titties. Okay.
Shout out to Kenneth on Facebook.
Yep.
He's always there, fucking commenting on some bullshit. Shout out to John Long. Let's see who else.
Shout out to Justin.
Chris Burns.
Oh, yeah, shout out to all the Justins.
Yeah, all the Justins are great.
All the Justins.
I'm talking about our Justin. Just our Justin.
Oh yeah, our
Thank
Justin.
you. Well, thank you.
But Tyler, we might be hitting you up here about a possible opportunity for you, sir, if you'd be interested.
There's room for aggressive expansion.
And
we do more Batman references than we do Transformers shit. God damn.
Yeah, well, anytime you guys want to do a Batman show, I'm up for that shit too.
Batman's generally better than Transformers as of late.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Now wait, Matt, do you think the Transformers are bigger than Batman?
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
I was gonna say that was gonna be next week.
Yes.
So anyway, Oscar, why don't you take us out of here?
Well, as always, you can go ahead and check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/ShattercastUncut. Oh, fuck. That hurt.
Oh. So, /Shattercast Uncut.
Cigarette.
Real quick since we got off topic, real quick.
Oh, we're going to shout out more people?
No, not a shout out.
Let me go get some more chips.
No. It's just a general statement. Since we have had people taking issue with some of the things that we said, we will be at TFcon. If you would like to actually stand up and be accounted for and speak your piece with us, we would definitely take all the time in the world to discuss these topics with you in person, and then we'll make your girl follow us on Instagram. So,
and now, while it may sound like an empty schoolyard bully threat, we do not mean it that way.
No, we mean it like we really.
We might put you on the show too.
We might put you on the show. You never know.
Debate.
Yep.
Who knows?
So there you go.
Hey, shit, we might let you drive Matt to Crystal Burger.
Here you go. If you got crystals for me, I don't give a fuck. I'll be on your side. Those sliders are fucking good.
Matt,
Yes.
and this is for everybody who's going to be at TFcon. I'm taking Matt to Show Mars because I am from North Carolina, and I know what's up. So I'm taking Matt to Show Mars if anybody wants to come.
Let's go.
Dinner's on Robert.
The sad thing is, it probably is.
All the burgers you got room for.
You don't even have to ask. Dinner will just show up at your house.
Money bags.
You know. Yeah, money bags.
The disclaimer.
Okay, Oscar can finish. I like Oscar.
I love Oscar.
Oh, as always, be sure to check us out on Facebook.com/ShattercastUncut, Instagram, Tumblr, and of course, follow us on Twitter because you love us. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please post reviews about our podcast on iTunes because the more bumps we get, the more popular we become. And we still kind of have a contest. So, as always, collect in the name of Primus. Please collect responsibly and be good to yourselves and each other.